Today, we are killing the clunky C-chord jump. I'm giving you the transition cheat code to fix the architecture of your fret hand, the gap. Most guitar players think their rhythm sounds clunky because they aren't strumming right, but the real problem is the gap. That split second of dead air when your hand scrambles to build the C chord from scratch. Today, we're fixing the architecture of your hand so those transitions sound completely seamless. Grab your guitar, make a standard G chord, but instead of lifting your whole hand to jump to C, leave your ring finger planted on that third fret. Now move your index and middle fingers over as a solid block. That planted finger is your physical anchor. This is the omit and keep hack. Think of Sweet Home Alabama. You have your D and your C add 9 and your G, so you have your D, the C add 9 and G. Moving from D to the C shape, you omit the jump and keep the ring finger locked on the B string. It's a common tone. That anchor eliminates the gap and glues the progression together. The ghost anchor Wild Horses, but what happens when you have to completely abandon all fingers to switch to the new shape? Let's look at Wild Horses. We're moving from a standard open G chord to a standard open C and then a D. There are no shared frets. Instead of a physical anchor, we use a ghost anchor. You keep your fingers just millimeters above the strings, maintaining the physical architecture of the hand as it glides down the neck. No flying fingers. Let's approach it from the verse. All right, so we have that C and then the D chord and then G. And what we're trying to do is we're just getting that chord laid out and then we're moving to the next chord, but we're staying as close to the top of the strings as we can. And then we're doing the same thing when we transition from the D chord to the G. All I'm going to do is practice this as many times as it takes to get my fingers to transition easily. Case study 3, the bass bridge, Wildwood Flower. Now let's turn this mechanical cheat code into actual music. In Wildwood Flower, we don't just jump from C to G, we use a bass bridge, we walk up and down. I wanted to play the walk up. We are dragging the listener's ear along with us safely and securely, making the chord change inevitable. Now we can use this kind of pattern here. Here are the actual walk-ups and walk-downs based on the Wildwood Flower progression. If you want to lock these 3 transitions into your muscle memory, I've mapped out all the omit keep rules and the ghost anchors and the exact tabs for the walk-ups in this week's Transition Architecture PDF. Just comment the word pulse down below and my system will automatically send it straight to your inbox. Let's finish up with one last pro tip. Once you have this C chord architecture down, you unlock the whole neck. If you have a capo like this G7th Performance 3, you can play these exact same songs in any key. Play that C chord shape and now you're sounding a D chord. Slide the capo to the 7th fret, lock it on the 7th fret, play the C shape, and now you're playing Rocky Top. Keep your anchors planted and I'll see you in the sanctum.